It's sweet me, too sweet me. Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to Kidgy Vibe, where the vibe is ever ready, ever hype. Remember to hit that subscription button and like, share, and comment. This is a warning going out to all the individuals out there. Well, I'm gonna eat my biscuit. Me just come from work. I'm tired and hungry. If you are out there practicing cunnilingus and fellatio, whatever that is, you need to stop. In Jamaican term, if you're out there a suck and a suck, you need to stop, because me here say you can catch strokes if you engage in this activity. Alright, so I was reading the newspaper. It come from the Star. Usually me not trust the Star because the Star scandalous, but me do some research and me see where there were cases of this happening. So if you did this, if you out there a suck when officer and a lick when officer flick, stop it. So this goes like, the headline for this that I found: woman suffers stroke while getting oral sex. Anyway, a British woman who was nearing orgasm suffered a stroke and passed out in the bedroom. Imagine now, you know your nice feelings and I do your thing. Do your thing, and when you look, is a near dead body there beside you. Nearly dead body lay down beside you. Them they are homicide, you know, so you have to be careful. I was going to say, before I read it, I was going to say it's better for you to give than to receive. But in the end, if you're performing oral sex on somebody and then dead by you. Anyway, let me read it. According to the British Medical Journal, the patient reported nearing orgasm while receiving oral sex from her partner before losing consciousness. Wow. Commenting on the development, Dr. Winston Dawes, the Chief Executive Officer of Mahogany Health and Fitness in Kingston, told the Star that perhaps with underlying medical issues told the Star that persons with underlying medical issues may suffer similar fate. Be careful, so enough time when you see people out there with strokes, you know what they might do. Anyway, in the excitement, the blood pressure goes up and the heart races. If you have an aneurysm, you will end up getting a stroke like the lady had, Dawes said. Dawes said that women are not the only ones at risk, as men who take performance drugs such as Viagra, now hear that, men, are at the risk of heart failure. He said that all these risks are there. People should not fear doing oral sex. Because it is only a handful of people who encounter these unfortunate events. If you have narrowing of the arteries, it will be bad. In the excitement, you can have a heart attack. But how me going to know if my arteries narrow? People have sex every day and nothing happens to them. There's a risk, but it is minimal. There's only every now and then something happens, he said. The doctor said that the only danger oral sex poses for a person is if they are doing it with someone who has an infection. There is no greater risk with oral sex. People say that doing oral sex may cause cancer in the throat, but that is not so. Wow! Smokers and tobacco chewers have a greater risk of throat cancer than persons who do oral sex. Oral sex is safe unless the person is sick. Anyway. It's sweet me, too sweet me. There is a link between HPV and throat cancer. One way to get it is through sex. Within that context, there is some degree of association between both. But the question is, what is the strength of association? The most significant risk of throat cancer is really smoking and alcohol. So oral sex is safe. Maybe 99% safe. Dr. Shane Alexis said that persons with underlying health issues are at risk of having cardiovascular problems and other issues during sex. But that's normal. If you have like an underlying issue, anything you do, there's a possibility that you may become affected. He said that because of this, people should take the time out to check themselves and ensure they are in good health. For those who suffer from ailments such as diabetes and hypertension, he encourages them to take other substances such as tobacco, Viagra, or even alcohol. I'm not reading this properly. I'm so freaking tired. For those who suffer from ailments such as diabetes and hypertension, he encourages them not to take other substances such as tobacco or Viagra. Hey, some man stop take Viagra. Enough stop it. I'm gonna beat in a thing from Papa tree. No, I have to keep this PG-13. I'm so sorry for the persons who are underage and watching this. Anyway, take other substances such as tobacco, Viagra, or even alcohol while they are on medication, as it can have adverse effects. Orgasm in and of itself is not the problem. Sex itself involves release of hormones and adrenaline, and that increase our heart rate and pulse rate. And in the case where persons have underlying problems such as hypertension or heart disease or diabetes or combination of all, you should take care of yourself, because if you are married or in a relationship where you are sexually active, doing that you normally could be a problem, he said. So people out there practicing cunnilingus and that F word, fellatio. To be honest, I really don't know that pronounce. I go search how to pronounce it. If you are out there practicing oral sex, you're actually good. The only issue you might have is if you have any underlying diseases such as diabetes, hypertension, high blood pressure, whatever. You shouldn't do it. So check yourself before you wreck yourself, and do not practice anything if you are sick. That bell rings every 5 o'clock. I'm gonna try to pronounce that word. Listen to it. Fuck. Felicia. Yeah, you go hear the bell. She goes boom, 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 buddy. I say when I see headline, I say shit. I'm sorry for you know the way I practice when enough to practice. I put in the mouth where it's supposed to go. I'm just kidding. Alright, let me look. Oh, for the people them who want to know what is stroke. Stroke happens when there is a reduce in the blood flow that goes to the brain. As you know, the blood carries red blood cell, which in turn carry oxygen, and oxygen is necessary for us to survive. So if there is a reduction or there is no flow of blood to the brain, then this can affect us negatively. We would get what is known as a stroke. Stroke can be mild, or stroke can be very intense. Mild stroke can lead to you just having like low response in some of your muscles or such, and then you have some very intense stroke, which would be like part of your body really paralyzed and you can't talk properly. So yeah, I'm gonna look how this pronounced, and then me come out of here. Me go lie down sleep because I'm very tired. Fellatio. Fellatio. If you don't know what that means, go research it. Fellatio and cunnilingus. Alright? Remember to subscribe. And people, if you are practicing your thing, just practice your thing. Just practice your thing, but ensure that you do not have any heart condition, because you may suffer from a stroke or any other diseases. Alright? So